And you're right, sir. You're right. And you're right. Thank you. Listen, you're right. Kyrie can play tomorrow. Get vaccinated. Go ahead.
What is up, best ones worldwide? It's the best one, DBTV here, back with a brand new Brooklyn Nets video. If you're not a best one yet and you're an NBA fan, recommend you to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications, because of course you already know the grind is real. And I feel like it's been a while since I posted a video here on the DBTV channel. Besides the last video I did, which was, I believe, my reaction to the 76ers and Brooklyn Nets game, which, wow, we destroyed them and we exposed James Harden. But that's beside the point. We're going to talk about the Kyrie Irving situation and the whole New York mayor, Eric Adams, and what I think about it and what should be happening moving forward. So, Kyrie Irving has been making a statement the last couple weeks, because I think we all can agree that this whole New York mandate thing is ridiculous now, because literally the crowd at Barclays and Madison Square Garden are all maskless. They don't even care if you're vaccinated or not anymore, and the numbers have gone big time. They have gone down for the last 5 weeks, I believe. And I still think it's absolutely crazy that players that are away can actually play at Barclays or Madison Square Gardens, but Kyrie Irving can't. I really don't think that makes any sense whatsoever, because if the whole vaccine thing with being unvaccinated was such a big issue, then why are you allowing away players to actually be able to play at your games? That's the thing I really don't understand about this whole friggin' mandate thing in New York, and I just think that it's pure ignorance from Eric Adams with his response to the fan. You can roll the clip.
And you're right, sir. You're right. And you're right. Thank you. Listen, you're right. Kyrie can play tomorrow. Get vaccinated.
I think that was just very pure ignorance, and I think the truth is that Eric Adams is not a Brooklyn Nets fan. He is a Knicks fan, like almost everybody is in the New York area, which is why I think Brooklyn Net fans, there's more of them at away games than home games, is because of that. Because freaking New York is delusional like that. They rather support the Knicks, who have been a poverty franchise for the last freaking 40, 50 years. And literally, they're not even in the play-in tournament this year. And in my prediction video for the standings, I really was trying to be nice to them. I knew it was just a one-off. I knew they were just going to have one good year, and that was last year, and they were going to fall off. But I think that this whole thing is just absolutely ridiculous, and the fact that Eric Adams could be the reason why Kyrie Irving leaves this team this offseason is absolutely crazy to me, because Kyrie Irving, I think we all can agree that Kyrie Irving has proved that he is a superstar, especially the last 2 weeks. He dropped a statement by dropping 50 points against the Charlotte Hornets, and then going into Orlando, Kyrie said, hold on a minute, and he dropped 60 points in that game with really good efficiency, and also that 76ers game, he clamped James Harden, and I think proved to everybody that Kyrie is better than James Harden. And I think a lot of us, we forget how good Kyrie Irving is, because of course he's been dealing with little injuries, and of course being part-time because of his decision not getting vaccinated, which I can't even be mad at Kyrie for this decision. I feel like if you're getting a vaccine or something, like that should definitely be a choice at the end of the day. I think we all have our rights, and it's freedom. And Kyrie chooses not to get that, and I think it's because of it being pushed as a mandate. And I still think that, like, it's ridiculous if, like, your crowd can be maskless and not show proof of vaccination or negative test or whatnot. Then I think Kyrie Irving should be able to play for his team. And it's crazy because that probably was one of the reasons why James Harden left this team. And we could have really had a big three. They were 13-3 when they played together. Also, it's just crazy because if this thing does not get changed before playoffs, this could really screw the Brooklyn Nets. And especially when you have one of the greatest freaking players to play the game, Kevin Durant, on your team. Like, that is not okay. And I really hope that New York friggin' Eric Adams gets his head out of his fucking ass and realizes common sense here, because this makes absolutely no sense. And if freaking this whole mandate thing costs us a fucking championship, that is going to be bullshit. And that is not going to be fair. Because if you're going to freaking come at Kyrie Irving for not being vaccinated, then you should be not allowing other players from other teams to play at Barclays or Madison Square Gardens. This could really cost the Brooklyn Nets a championship because, man, when Kyrie's out there, this team looks like a contender and really has the potential of winning a championship. But freaking, with this whole mandate thing, this really might not only cost the Brooklyn Nets a championship, but Kyrie Irving's team destination, because Kyrie grew up being a Nets fan and he wanted to come play in Brooklyn with Kevin Durant. And so far, with this whole mandate thing, if things don't change, then I really don't see why Kyrie would stay with the Brooklyn Nets. Because as a player, wouldn't you want to play as many games as possible? I really hope this isn't the case, because if Kyrie leaves, then Kevin Durant's going to probably want out. And that is not okay, because we got rid of draft picks to try to contend. We have a great team right now. The coach, so-so. Starting, there's games where he looks great, but there's other games where it's like, come on, Steve Nash, really? Yeah, like James Johnson over Blake Griffin, which is crazy to me. But let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about this whole freaking Eric Adams statement. I think it's just pure ignorance, and I think this whole thing doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And I feel like it's just time to just lift the freaking mandate. Because, like, what's the point? Kyrie's already playing away games. Like, you might as well let him play home games. It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And the haters are going to, no matter what, friggin' say, oh, Kyrie should have a vaccine to play. And shit, because they don't want to see Kyrie out there because they know how good he is. And that's the freaking truth. But, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button now. If you're not a best one yet, and you love basketball, hit that subscribe button now. Turn on the post notifications. The links are down in the description below. You can go follow me on my social medias. All that is down below. And, of course, my two other channels. I'm very active right now over on the We Are Wrestling channel. Nothing but wrestling content. And, of course, Best One Network, if you want to go check that out. All the links are down in the description box below. But, of course, to all the Brooklyn Net fans out there worldwide, we are going to get through this together. And hopefully, friggin' Eric Adams gets his fucking head out of his ass. Because the Brooklyn Nets, if that happens, we are going to take over.